Oh, yeah, I
or
think we're good. I think I just needed a refresh. It says preparing to live stream the meeting, setting up the meeting for YouTube Live.
all
It
right.
looks like it's going through. Redirecting to YouTube. Oh, yeah, I think we're good. I think I just needed a refresh.
All
It
right,
says
let me see
preparing
when
to
it
live
pops up.
stream the meeting, setting up the meeting for YouTube Live.
All
It
right.
looks like it's going through. I think we're in.
Live on the Flow Arm page.
Does it look like it? It's got like a little delay. I had to turn the sound off on the Flo Arm channel. But if you go to the Flo Arm channel, it looks like it should be live now.
Nope.
You sure?
I don't see it on the Flow Arm channel.
Uh, two watching started streaming less than a minute ago.
Ah, there we go.
You see it now?
I do, but I only see your picture.
I think it's only when one of us is talking, it bounces back and forth.
Ah,
Is
I
it?
got you.
All right, let me see if that's a setting in YouTube.
I think you can swipe sideways where it does like a dual screen, but I'm not sure on what setup you're on.
Player, theater mode, share. I mean, there's people commenting, so I think like there's just a slight delay, but I think it's in.
Yeah, no, it's going. It's just um maybe that's how the Zoom is now. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean on Zoom, it's got both of us,
Yeah.
but on the YouTube channel, picture in picture, hands.
Yeah, I gotta hold my camera vertical.
Yeah, on the YouTube channel, I don't see a way of getting both of us on the screen at the same time.
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
When you're
All
on
right.
your Zoom, try to swipe to the right, just like on where your screen is.
On YouTube or on Zoom?
Just on Zoom, like on your picture of you, swipe it to the right, or of me. Either one, whatever's the big one in the center, swipe it to the right. You'll see a few dots. Swipe among those. All
Did
right.
that change? Let me look at the YouTube. Plus the YouTube, I mean, the YouTube's slightly behind too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think I got it now. All
There
right,
you go.
we're side by side.
I like it.
All right.
We're good now. All right. Let me go ahead and silence this.
We're side by side.
All right. I like it.
All right.
Ah, what's up, everybody? How many people we got in the chat already? Just to get this started.
Right now I'm showing 12.
Okay. That's a nice solid start. A lot of fun, interesting stuff going on with Flow Arm. Bunch of massive tournaments coming up here uh, very quickly. I know day by 2 months out doesn't seem like much, but a lot of these are less than 2 months. Mikey, you want to give them a rundown on exactly what we got going on?
Yeah. Yeah. So August 31st, we got Puerto Rico. We're going back over there. Just a tournament, but if you guys saw the venue, Probably one of the sickest venues I've ever seen. It's called the Coliseum. I'll post more pictures of that too. I know we got Jeff coming with us. Josh Pinelli's coming with us too. If any of y'all are interested in coming to any future events, definitely hit me up. I'd love to bring you out there. And then the two big ones we got here in the States, um, September 28th, we got the Heartland Havoc. That's in Northern Indiana. That's an Arnold qualifier. That'll be at
Okay.
the Snapper Sports Bar. And then a week after that, at Pro Gear Gym, we got the Southern Standoff, and that is also a Arnold qualifier. Top three in each class qualify. Go to Arnold's in Columbus, Ohio, next year, end of March, early March, end of February. Um, we have both amateur and pro in there too, but the pros are the ones that are going to get the invites. And the cool thing is, if you win at the Arnold's, you will get a spot on Knuckles Up, one of the biggest productions, in my opinion, the greatest production that arm wrestling has seen to date.
Yeah, a lot of fun, exciting stuff. I know we are coming right off the back of the Sarah Bachman Classic. It was a beast of an event, super fun. I don't think we've done a show since then. But mass, what was the total entries
Total
on that
entries,
tournament?
131 total entries. Um,
Yeah,
cool thing too is we had quite a few photographers and videographers there. I know Johnny Miller from '98 put out some really cool content from that. Our guy Moose too was there. He put out some really cool content. Sarah hired a freelance guy also, so we got tons of pictures and videos and did what we like to do, really highlight, the arm wrestlers, highlight the local guys.
arm wrestling with $500,000 worth of bikes surrounding us.
That was pretty sick.
Cool. We had the little pit dugout
Yeah.
out of the bikes. I enjoyed it. Um, a lot of cool stuff, man. Tell us if you don't mind these how you got involved with these Arnold qualifiers. I want everybody to know it is Mikey that brought this Arnold qualifier stuff to the forefront of Florida, not me. Kind of give us a rundown on a little bit more detail on some of the like how the qualification process goes, and I'll
Yeah,
touch on it. We can bounce back and forth.
sure.
Um, and how you got in touch with, I forget the two guys' name, Will
Will and
and
Chris. Will and
Will and
Chris.
Chris.
Mhm.
Yeah. So again, guys, this is treated kind of like the East versus West qualifier was last year at the beginning of the launch of this other stuff. So this could be something huge. Arnold qualifiers in different hands, but go ahead and tell us how you got in touch with
Yeah.
Will and kind of how the
Yeah.
opportunity.
So the story really starts back when Knuckles Up One first came out. As a fan of arm wrestling, I saw Knuckles Up One. I thought it was a sick promotion. New guys, on the scene doing it way better than the guys, who have been in the sport for a long time. I said to myself then I really wanted to get involved with them. I didn't know what capacity, maybe a sponsorship, hopefully, a co-promotion type thing. So fast forward here recently, it was actually Ryan Grondin from '98 reached out and said that Will and Chris are hosting qualifiers. I think you'd be great for this in Florida. He put me in contact with them, and yeah, from talking with them, I love what they do. They wanna highlight the average arm wrestler, the good average arm wrestler. One of the cool things I love that they're doing with this event in particular, they're excluding anybody who's been on a main card. So this is for the up and comers. These are for the guys that deserve a shot but haven't had a shot yet. So I thought that was really cool too. It opens up a door to people who have not had a door opened yet.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I have mixed feelings personally. I find it exciting to limit the guys so they don't have the same knuckles up winners entering the qualifier and then thus no way to bring in new faces. So I kind of get it. I wish the WAL understood this format back in the day. They did, it was instant money for Toddzilla. It was easy. Like we knew the 195s, Todzilla's taking everything. So
So to be fair too, to back up with the knuckle up guys, what they're doing, this particular tournament, the qualifiers, they are excluded from that. But in the past, I believe they only had what was it, a 4-hour window to play with at the Arnold's. From my understanding now, they have 2 full days now of arm wrestling. So one day will be designated to the tournament. The other day, they're going to put together maybe some round robins, some super matches with a higher level puller. So the elite guys and girls are not going to be left out. They're just excluded from this particular tournament.
Sure. So do we have any resources someone can go look up, a website or somewhere that can clearly define the Knuckles Up and the Arnold Classic? Does Knuckles Up have a web page? Where could someone source all this?
Yeah, they have a Facebook page. Also, I mean, I'm a direct connect too. So if anybody had any questions, they can reach out to me directly. If I don't know the answer, I'll get a hold of Will and Chris. They'll respond very quickly, and we'll get an answer to you guys.
A couple questions that I've had people already ask me. What is the format going to be for these Arnold qualifiers?
Yeah. Well, the qualifiers, they actually gave the promoters the freedom to do what they wanted. So the two that we're hosting, I plan on doing your standard double elimination. Like I said, we're also going to have an amateur division, separate awards for the amateurs, not quite as nice as the pros. But we didn't want to exclude the amateurs from at least from the tournament. But the actual qualifier to get qualified, you have to compete in the pro categories and obviously women as well.
Okay, the weight classes. I understand there's slight variation on some old school classes, or
Yeah, for the
what
most
is it
part, I
gonna
think
be?
they're what we typically do with the addition of one extra weight class. So you've got your 154, your 176, 198, 220, 242, and then they added a 275 and a 275 plus. So they're trying to separate the super heavies, that they don't feel 242 plus is fair. 242 and 350 pounds is quite a bit of difference in a man. So they added those extra categories in to try to separate the supers a little bit.
So just to clarify, the only categories added in is the 275.
Yeah, 275, and then it would be 275 plus instead of 242 plus.
Gotcha. Okay. It's that's exciting. It's gonna shake a few things up.
I think so too.
I know Florida's got a. I wonder though, just I mean, brainstorm. I wonder, will the big guys shy away from that and come in at 270 instead of 290?
It's a
I
good
just
point.
I don't know. We've never seen. I don't know.
Yeah,
Because me and John often have talks about 176 where a lot of 198 guys, 195 guys can make 176, but they can't touch 170. And so at 170 and 176 are often quite a big different. They're a different class.
yeah,
Um, so I thought that was pretty cool what we did with the Sarah Bachman Classic, having
yeah,
those unique classes. It'll be interesting to have something like that for the bigger guys too.
yeah. I think so too. Anytime you get a chance to shake it up, I think that's a good move.
Yeah, who's going to be the 275 champion? How many big guys we got over 275?
Yeah, that's a big guy, right? Brendan, where's Brendan Williams at? He's what, 255, 260?
That's what I'm saying. 275 is,
Yeah,
but it's really not 275. It's 243 to 275. So
right.
Brandon would fall in there.
Yeah.
Um, Josh Miller, if Ron
Oh, he's
Holiday,
220. Josh is down at, yeah, he's down at 220. Powerhouse
lay
at
him,
220.
put him on the scale after Thanksgiving.
That's fair.
Um, he'll be in good as soon as the holidays come around.
The other thing to think about too is the fact that we don't have many 275 plus guys. I mean, you've got way more of an opportunity to qualify if let's say you walk around normally to 270, 265, it might be worth it to just pull up or put a few more pounds on and pull out a heavier weight
You're
class.
saying, you're saying it may thin out the pros.
It could.
I mean, not the
Absolutely.
pros, the supers.
The supers, yeah.
It
You
may
might have
thin
some
out
guys
the
jump up a
supers.
class.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm curious to see what it does. I love all the little shakeups Florida's been having, from round robins to all the different formats, all this crazy stuff, different weight
Yeah.
classes. So it's been exciting. Um, Indiana, these tournaments are back to back. Let's talk about the Indiana event, which is September 28th,
Correct.
Elkhart, Indiana, at Snappers Bar
Yes,
and
Snapper
Grill.
Sports Bar.
Oh, Snappers Sports Bar.
Mhm.
Um, who are who is in helping out with this? I heard you brought in Steve Pettis on it.
Yeah, Steve Pettis is going to help co-promote a little bit. I figured it was kind of his territory. He ran Michigan State's. I know they did a bang-up job there, so I thought it was a really smart move bringing him in. And then we're going to be bringing some of our guys. My buddy Jeff, he usually goes with me. He'll help out too. Well, Steve's going to be responsible for referees, so we probably won't
Okay.
need any Florida refs to go. But anybody wanting to pull is more than welcome to come up there and pull if they can't make the October 5th event.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of the Florida guys are going to be doing that, but hopefully that Michigan area draws in. That could be a big tournament, especially something established for the future out there.
Yeah,
You know, Michigan State's is no joke. Ohio's got a really good arm wrestling scene. Indiana's got a good
yeah.
scene. So
I know
I think it'll be a good.
I talked to a couple of the guys in Florida. I know Josh Miller said he's probably not going to be able to make the October 5th. So he was actually debating going up to the Indiana tournament. Same thing with Gage Boswick that we have now in Florida. He might have trouble making the October 5th. I think he's got other obligations. So we actually might be bringing a crew up with us to show Indiana how them Florida boys do it.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Go up there, make it a Florida versus Indiana challenge.
Yeah. I haven't decided yet which one I'm going to pull at. I'm going to attempt to qualify myself. I don't know which one's going to make more sense to pull
Let's
at.
talk about that real quick. How does
Yeah.
someone get qualified for the Arnold?
Yeah. So top three in every class, both right hand and left hand. That's something new they're doing also. They don't typically do left hand at the Arnolds. Will and Chris wanted to bring that back. Both hands are going to be part of the tournament. And it's top three in every class. First, second, third place, all get invites to go.
Josh is in here saying Brandon was 285 at the SBC.
I knew he was big. I knew he was big.
Out of control. Gage
Yeah.
versus Newman super match
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's going to be
Kevin.
good too. That's going to be epic. I'm going to have to tune
Who
in
is
for that.
Newman? Steven Newman?
Yes.
Okay, he's not bad. That kid Gage is too much though.
You think? I mean,
Yeah.
Steve's, he's a somebody too. My money's on Gage personally, but I think it's going to be a good match.
Yeah, no, I do too. I
Steve's got
mean,
a lot of
Steven,
experience, doesn't he? He's been in the sport a long time.
yeah. No, he has. He's been arm wrestling couple quite a few years now, if I recall. I just think that kid Gage, if it's the same kid I'm thinking of,
Yeah.
he wears the short shorts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That kid's a problem. What,
Yeah.
especially once he learns some more shit.
Yeah. He's going to start
But he,
practicing with us over at Pro Gear. So I'm super excited to be able to train with him. I know he's going to up my game quite a bit, pulling with him on a weekly basis.
yeah, he got to be careful still. I was watching his style. He's still got to be a little careful.
Yeah.
He pushes a little, but I wouldn't want to arm wrestle him. Um, let's talk about some big changes happening
Yeah.
here at Flo Arm Combat. Um, Running Flo Arm, running the social media, running everything. I'm sure everybody knows is a massive task. I will be handing over the reins to Mikey. This guy has the resources, the time, the energy, and the enthusiasm that I wish I had. I'll still absolutely be helping out with things. You'll see me at all the tournaments. Nothing's really changing as far as where I will be or who I'm hanging with. But I can't express enough that I think Mikey is the guy to follow right now in Florida arm wrestling. He's got a lot of cool things planned. He is definitely invested in the sport like I only wish I could be. And I just think that it would be selfish of me right now to continue on hosting or being the primary guy to push when I'm only able to do it at about 50% capacity. So I encourage everybody to keep following Mikey, keep following Flo Arm. A lot of cool things on the horizon. I know that I'm going to be at the qualifier. I'll be at both qualifiers. I'll be at the Indiana one and the Pro Gear one. But um, this is it right here. It's quickly becoming the primary, or not the primary, the one of the most prestigious leagues in Florida and in North America. So having multiple qualifiers for the Arnold Classic is dope. Flo Arm Combat has the only, is it the Southern region?
Yeah, yeah, the
It's
whole
the,
southern
the
region.
whole the whole Southern region. If you want to
Yeah,
qualify, you got to come to Flo Arm Combat. So it's been a crazy season. I only see things as being much better for Flo Arm Combat in the future. So I encourage you guys to follow Mikey. I think it's going to be crazy. I'm here and looking forward to really just enjoying the spoils of it. Been a long time since I've been to a tournament without having to handle 100% of things. So I'm looking forward to get and see what Mikey could produce with this
yeah.
product.
It's like you said, dude. I mean, outside of, the resources, the time, those things are all accurate too, but my enthusiasm is the biggest thing. I am so fucking passionate about this. I'm so excited to take the reins over. I have so many big plans, not just for Florida, but all over the US. I love what I'm doing in Puerto Rico. Like I appreciate you mentoring me and handing this over. I won't let you down and I will not let Florida down. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's going to be a trial by fire for you having these couple events in a row.
Yeah.
Bunch of cool stuff happening though. I don't know if you have announced anything particular, but I know that Mikey has already invested in some heavy duty stuff for board arm wrestling in general. I know that there's some special equipment coming, some special broadcast stuff,
Yeah.
all sorts of good stuff. It's not mine necessarily counts, but I think people will be very pleased. And Mikey's
Yeah.
not cutting any corners. Let's put it that way.
No, no, that's definitely my style. When I do something, I go all in. I posted a little bit about it. We got a new sound system, Mackie speakers, top of the line. You can have really, really clear announcing at tournaments. I bought a triple screen laptop, a gaming laptop, so I'll be able to run multiple tables off of that. Um, One of the bigger purchases, I actually have 5 Mazarenko tables ordered, with the built-in riser bases too. Same ones they use on High Fives production. Um, those are literally being flown in from Poland. So I have a lot of big stuff in the works, and I'm excited. There will be a name change also. Flo Arm is going to turn into Pro Gear Arm Wrestling. I want to merge my brands with my gym, my clothing, my supplements. It just makes sense to put them all together. They can all feed off of each other. So that's something to look forward to. Also, you'll see a name change happening as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of good things on the horizon for Florida. I know that everybody was just at that East versus West event. I know that if you weren't at East versus West, you were at SBC. Maybe you were at both of them. It's pretty crazy times. Followed this up by another Arnold qualifier here, another travel tournament, and then Florida State Championship. I assume this is still the plan, or what exactly is your intentions to finish off the rest of the year? I know that's what a lot of people are going to be asking.
Yeah, yeah. So we have the 3 tournaments coming up. That's where I'm putting most of my focus right now. I would like to give Florida a finals also. I'm gonna have to look at the schedule and see. There's so much stuff going on, so I'm gonna try to make sure I can work that in there. And also, I'd like to give Puerto Rico nationals as well. So outside of these three, I'd say maybe 2 more tournaments this year, and then we'll work on something for next year. I'd like to branch out a little more than just our Central Florida. I'd like to get something up north, maybe Jacksonville area, maybe see if Chuck Westbury wants to co-promote or work something out where we can do something up there. I got Chris Damiani, who's working on opening a league down south too for the Miami area. Maybe we can co-promote something down there as well. I would like to take over all of Florida.
Yeah, I love it. I think the spreading to other regions, something that is very understated. I know the me and my previous partner did a tournament called the Panhandle Classic in Tallahassee, and it was absolutely massive. A lot of Georgia
Yeah.
guys came down, a lot of other people. So I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, man, I'm looking forward to coming to a tournament and not having to handle everything. So I can't tell you enough, man. My allegiance is to Flo Arm, to Pro Gear, to all my friends that supported me all through this journey. Um, what are my intentions? A couple people ask. I still intend to. I'll still do King of Florida, something like that. But right now, I'm pretty much intending to take a break, arm wrestle, relax, and just enjoy life. So it's kind of one of these things where we crossed hobbies and business, and I'm very happy to get back to the hobby side and have a little bit of fun. But that being said, Mike, you want to take them through the dates on these three important tournaments coming
Yeah.
up?
Yeah. All right. So we got Puerto Rico. That's the one coming up into the month. That's August 31st, obviously in Puerto Rico. Um, there's still availability if anybody wants to go. We're not running super matches at this particular event, but it is, like I said, a really cool experience being in Puerto Rico. Brandon can attest to this. It's a whole different world over there. The Polars are super excited. Great hospitality. It's very cheap. Flights are 150, $200 round trip. If anybody wants to go, make sure you get a hold of me. You guys can compete in the tournament, or if you want to help run the tournament as well. And then we've got September 28th. That's the one that's in Elkhart, Indiana. That's the Arnold qualifier at that Snappers Sports Bar. And then the week after that, October 5th, that'll be at Pro Gear Gym. You guys have been to that gym before for other tournaments. The original qualifier, I think, was there for FAL. A couple other tournaments. King of Florida launch was at Pro Gear Gym. So I know you guys are very familiar with it.
Yeah, the Flow Arm launch
Yeah.
was at the gym.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be a crazy vibe to bring things back.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know
Talk
that
about full circle.
The Spring Hill SmackDown was something else.
Yeah.
So it was an
Really
ocean
was.
of wrestlers out there. I'm ready to see it this time.
Do you remember how many entries that's with that Spring Hill SmackDown?
Yes, I remember it was 191.
191. It's a hell of a tournament.
191. Yeah. So let's see if we could beat that with this Arnold
Yeah.
qualifier.
How cool.
Um, custom medals. I know a lot of people at the Sarah Bachman Classic enjoyed the custom medals. Will
Yeah.
you be having custom medals for any of these upcoming tournaments or?
Yes. So I have custom medals for Puerto Rico. And then the High Five guys actually provided their own custom medals that are pretty nice. They're big. I want to say they're about 4 inch square, gold, silver, and bronze with the Arnold double flex on there. It's pretty cool. Definitely a one you'd want to add to your collection for sure.
Where can people find a picture of that? Or is this that they need to visit the Knuckles Up page?
I don't know. I've been posting it. I believe I have it. I'll probably post it again tomorrow. I'll do another picture of them. And then we did the amateurs, the exact same medals, just slightly smaller. I think they're 2.5 or 3 inch, about an inch smaller than the pro ones. And going forward, that's absolutely something you guys can expect from Pro Gear Arm Wrestling. I want to go all out on the medals. You know, being new at arm wrestling for me, I don't care about the cash prizes. For me, the biggest thing that draws me to these events are these badass medals that I want to hang and display on my trophy wall. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, love it. A lot of fun things on the horizon. You guys make sure you stay tuned. Pro Gear Arm Wrestling, Flow Arm Combat. A lot of cool things on the horizon. Um, again, man, I give everybody, I can't tell you enough, I endorse Mikey. This is my friend, one of my best friends, right hand man. This guy has as much integrity as anybody I've ever met. So he ain't steered me wrong. And I encourage everybody, if you followed me, you should follow him too.
Thank you.
Um, Mikey's definitely carrying on the torch right now.
One other thing too, I wanted to go over. We are probably going to do away with the super match format that Flo Arm was typically going with, strap matches. I won't say it's gone forever. I do think it's a very interesting format, but I don't think it's going to be our bread and butter anymore. With that said, I also would like to throw in maybe a round robin here and there. What I'm kind of toying with now is an idea of possibly going to a triple elimination instead of double and combining pro and am classes. I'm going to get a little more feedback from everybody before I make that decision. Maybe we'll try doing a tournament of that style. I'll be flying out to the John Brezink Cup, working with Corey out there. They typically run a triple elimination. I'm anxious to see firsthand how everybody likes it, how it runs, how smooth it is. It's something that I would like to probably bring to Florida also. I want to see bigger classes. I'm tired of these four and less classes because, we have a separate pro and am. I'd rather see 8 people pulling all together triple elimination. I think it's better for everybody.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, a different taste, different outlook on things. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I look forward to test running some of these things, trying some of these ideas, bouncing these ideas back and forth on the
Yes.
phone on our daily calls and stuff. So, you know, I'll still be in the picture a bit behind the scenes, helping Mikey doing certain things, but I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to having fun. I'm looking forward to hanging with everybody, partying again.
Yeah.
You
Dude,
know,
I'm looking
getting
forward. I'm looking forward to it too. Both aspects. I'm looking forward to seeing what I can do with this. And I'm also looking forward to seeing you back as an athlete and enjoying arm wrestling again and separating business from a hobby. As your
yeah,
friend,
it'll be
I'm
fun.
excited for you.
Next thing you guys will see me at will be September 28th. I'll be at the Arnold qualifier in Elkhart, Indiana. So if you guys want to get out to that one, check them out. We fly into Grand Rapids. The flights are dirt cheap into Grand Rapids. It's about 45 minutes from the destination. So
Nice.
um, something to look at into, like I said, if people aren't going. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a good one. I'm excited to see. You've got your hands full, 3 tournaments in less than 6 weeks. So it's go time right now.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Awesome. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. It's been good. Everybody go over, make sure you're following Flow Arm Combat on YouTube, Flow Arm Combat on Facebook, Florida Arm Wrestling Combat on Facebook, Pro Gear Gym on Facebook, and check out some cool stuff. Got a lot of rebranding happening. Make sure you stay up to date on all the following.
Hell yeah. Thanks a lot,
All right,
guys.
be safe.